All right, it's time. The shoe that started it all. In college, I majored in international relations, and as part of that major, I was taking German courses. I don't really know how I landed on German. I already knew Spanish, I just wanted to learn another language. The main German professor, his name was Brian McDermott. And in my junior year, Brian comes up to me and he says, "Hey, I've got a contact with a guy back in Germany and he's looking for someone to fill an internship spot. And I think you might be the best candidate." So not thinking too much would come of it, I still applied anyway. And somehow, some way, I got an interview and I ended up getting the internship. So in October of 2018, here I find myself in Frankfurt, Germany. I rented a room from a sweet older couple in Friedrichsdorf, Germany, about an hour train ride outside of Frankfurt proper. And for those first couple weeks, I would train into my job, I would train home, I was just kind of getting the lay of the land. But after a couple of weeks, I decided, okay, it's time to go exploring. So I took a train into the Frankfurt main station and just started wandering. And pretty quickly, I find myself at this outdoor strip mall. And to my surprise, I don't see one, not two, but 3 separate Adidas stores lined up along this 2 or 3 block. And I think it was the second one that I wandered in. Just looking around, I didn't have any intentions of buying. And almost immediately through the glass of this Adidas store, I see this shoe, the Adidas Sobakov. And I can tell you exactly why I love this shoe. Some of the reasons being this really interesting grooved gum bottom. We have this grooved, almost like quilted upper. And then obviously, maybe the most creative implementation of the 3 stripes on a shoe ever, starting from the back and swooping forward onto the shoe. And then something miraculous happened. I got an email that said essentially, "Hey, when you applied for the internship, you also applied for a scholarship. Well, we've reviewed the scholarship and we're gonna give you a little bit of money to make that internship happen." And at this point, I'm content. I'm living like a real Frankfurter. But I realized this is gonna open up the opportunity to experience this country in a new way. And that's what I did. I took a train to Berlin for a weekend. I went and saw Eintracht Frankfurt play an actual Bundesliga game. And the next time I wandered into that Adidas store, I knew exactly what I wanted. And so began my love affair with the 3 stripes, thanks to the Sobakov. Okay, let's fit it. Dude, I'm gonna go with these Adidas cargo pants. A little more utility. For the shirt, I could go all in on the Germany theme and go with this jersey from the last World Cup. But for some reason, I feel like going minimalist on this one, a little bit more monochromatic. So we're gonna go with the Adidas all-season tee, and here we go. The Adidas Sobakov outfit, which, like I said, feels a little bit more streetwear, a little bit more baggy and utilitarian. We're definitely leaning very heavy on kind of a monochromatic look, which I kind of dig in certain situations. If it's a little bit warmer outside, we can throw in this kind of classic 3-stripe crew neck, but I like a pop of color. So I'm gonna opt for this kind of collegiate maroon 3-stripe crew neck instead. Yeah, that feels way better. We were getting a little too monochrome with that outfit. In a way, I feel like the black, cream, and maroon almost feels like a muted Germany flag anyway, so maybe we're still keeping with that Germany theme. How about you? What's the shoe that made you fall in love with Adidas?